What's up, hot tubbers? Mark from Tub Talk Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the Saluspa San Francisco from Bestway. This is a large square inflatable hot tub. It's about 90 inches wide by 90 inches wide. It holds a ton of water, and Bestway says this thing's going to fit up to 7 people. We're going to check out if this is true and more in this review. Let's get into it. Now, before I get too far into this review, I do want to let you know that we did in fact buy this inflatable hot tub. We tried it out. These are our honest thoughts and opinions. Bestway did not send this to us. They did not tell us what to say. With that said, in the description below, we've included an affiliate link. If you click on this, we do earn a commission. What this does is it helps support the channel, helps us keep growing it, and overall, we just really appreciate the support and help that you guys give us, so thank you. Now let's get into it. Now the Saluspa San Francisco, this is an inflatable hot tub that many of you have asked us to review, and we're finally getting around to it. It took us a while because we did end up buying it. This one is a little bit more expensive than other ones, but we're happy to say that it is well worth the price, and we've been pleasantly surprised by what you're getting out of it. So we're gonna get into that and so much more in this review. We were a little bit skeptical when we first got into it. It only had 3 stars on Amazon. We're like, okay, is this really gonna be worth the money? Guys, I'm telling you right now, it really is. I don't know why it only has 3 stars. We're gonna tell you what our experience is like and why we really like it. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get into the pros and the cons of this inflatable hot tub. So the first pro is that this thing is really big. We really like the size of it, and it comes with a lot of really good hot tub features. Now, it doesn't fit 7 people like Saluspa says. Overall, with these inflatable hot tubs, they always kind of inflate the number of people that you're gonna be able to fit into them. I'd say you can fit 4 to 5 people in this rather comfortably. And what I really like about this inflatable hot tub, it actually comes with the inflatable seats. What I really like about this is it gives you a lot of quality inflatable hot tub features. If we were to remake our best list that we did a couple months ago, I think this one would definitely be on there because it is one of our favorites, and it's actually replaced our Coleman Saluspa as our staple that we keep regularly in our house. Another luxury feature that I really like about this inflatable hot tub is it doesn't just have the 180 bubble jets. In addition to this, it has 10 hydro jets that give it more of that traditional hot tub experience. I haven't tried an inflatable hot tub with these yet, and guys, it really does up the level of this inflatable hot tub, and I'm really happy about that. My next pro about this inflatable hot tub was the setup. Guys, it was actually quite easy. I've complained about Saluspa in their instruction manuals in the past. This one was actually really easy, and they did a better job at walking you through the process. To get your inflatable hot tub to pump, simply plug it in, turn it on, and then press the button with the 3 circles that kind of look like bubbles, and this is going to start the pump of your inflatable hot tub. You're gonna take the hose, you're gonna attach it to the pump, you're then gonna attach it to the outside wall of the inflatable hot tub, and it's gonna blow up in 5 to 10 minutes. It did take a little bit longer than other inflatable hot tubs because it is a bit bigger. After it's blown up, you're gonna go to the individual seats inside of the inflatable hot tub, you're gonna blow those up. Again, this is only gonna take a couple of minutes. After you've inflated all those seats, go ahead and it's time to inflate the cover. Put your pump into the inflatable cover, press the bubble button, and this thing is going to fill up. Again, this should only take a couple minutes. Then you're gonna detach the hose from your inflatable hot tub, you're gonna detach it from the pump, and then what you're gonna do is you're going to attach your pump to your inflatable hot tub. Make sure you do this by hand, you hand tighten it. You don't want water leaking out of your inflatable hot tub. After you've got this nice and secure, then you can finally start filling up the Saluspa San Francisco, and this is going to take a while. And I did have a hard time finding the minimum maximum fill line on this inflatable hot tub for whatever reason, but I did end up finding it. This is gonna take probably 2 to 3 hours to get it all the way up. Make sure you don't overfill it. Do it at a time of the day where you can come back and keep watching it, because you don't want to have to come back and start emptying water out. That can be a pain in the butt. All right, now that you've got your inflatable hot tub filled up with water, it's time to heat it up. To do this, you need to make sure it's powered on again. Unlock the inflatable hot tub, hold this button for 3 seconds, then use the Celsius Fahrenheit button to set which one you're gonna use, and then use the arrows to set your temperature. We always go all the way up to 104. And after you've got that done, it's gonna take about 72 hours to heat up, and I'll talk more about that in the comments section. Now, as far as controlling this inflatable hot tub, the control unit is pretty simple. I really like that it has all the buttons, it's easy to use. Additionally, there's an app that you're able to use. I don't ever see myself really using this.
So I just want to add a little section about the app. So the app for this is actually really cool. So you can do a lot of things. You can control the temperature of your hot tub. It shows you where it's currently at, and you can see this on the live time. So if I change it on your hot tub, you will see the same exact thing. Let's turn it back up to 104. Air jet massage. You can control all these filters. So I can do the bubbles. I can create more bubbles. The hydro jet. I can turn the filter on and off. So in addition to all that, I can also do the scheduling. So heating, so I can add a timer. So 1-4, start in 1 hour, okay? And I can make that last for 5 hours. And I can make that repeat every day. It's very customizable. This is really nice, especially if you're trying to save money with your utility bills when it comes to your inflatable hot tub. So basically the way this works is you're telling it, hey, I want you to start heating at this time. You're going to keep heating for this amount of time. And this allows you some control when it comes to your utilities and the amount of electricity that your inflatable hot tub is generating. Another thing is you can also power it all the way on and off. I'm gonna power it back on. I want my heating on, and I want the heat all the way up. So, pretty cool.
Be able to control the inflatable hot tub from your phone. So in our case, you wouldn't have to necessarily walk in and out of the garage every time you want to mess with the inflatable hot tub. You can just do it from the comfort of your bed, your couch, wherever. It's a nice feature if it's something that you want to use. Additional buttons on the control unit is you have your energy saving timer that you can use. You can set this so that you can have a little bit more control over your energy use with the inflatable hot tub. It's a really nifty feature. And finally, to get the hydro jets going, you just use this little swirly button here. And yeah, that's about it. My last pro is the price. This thing typically ranges anywhere between $1,300 to $1,800 depending on which model you get. There's a standard model and an Energy Sense model. The Energy Sense one is a little more energy efficient. In some places, it's the only one that is sold. Now, most places you can get the traditional model at around $1,500, I think it is at the time that we are making this video. And I think that's the same price that we actually bought it for. But check the link down in the description. There are often sales going on, so you might be able to save yourself some money. Now you might be thinking $1,500, that's a lot of money. But when you compare this thing to traditional hot tubs, this thing is literally a fraction of the cost. You're spending about $1,500 when you could be spending around $5,000 to $6,000 for a bottom tier traditional hot tub. With this, you get all the features of a traditional hot tub at a fraction of the cost. With other inflatable hot tubs, I say that you get almost there. You're almost to the standard of a regular hot tub. And yes, this is still true with the San Francisco, but I'd say, guys, you're like 98% of the way there. In my experience with using other hot tubs, like this one is getting you there. It has the hydro jets, it has the seats, it has the size, and overall, you're just being able to get that same use out of it that you would from a traditional hot tub. Now, let's go into the cons, because I am going to contradict myself a little bit, but I will explain. My first con is the price. It is $1,500. So why is that a con? You just said it was a pro. It is a con because, yeah, it's still more expensive than other inflatable hot tubs. Inflatable hot tubs are there to be a budget option. And yes, I would still say this is a budget option. You can get yourself a hot tub without spending the big bills. But there are other inflatable hot tubs where you can spend around $300 to $500. This one is 3 times more than that. But you are getting the features that make this more akin to a traditional hot tub. So in that sense, I'd say it's worth it. My next con is that while I said it's very close to a traditional hot tub, it is not 100% of the way there. There are gonna be drawbacks. And if you're expecting a traditional hot tub, there's gonna be just little things that might bug you about this one. The first is that it takes a long time to heat up. It takes, like I said, it takes 72 hours to get to that temperature. And then when you use the hot tub, it also cools down much faster. And then it's gonna take longer to heat up again. So like, say you use the hot tub one night, you might not be able to get in the hot tub again in 3 to 4 hours. Now for me, that is never a problem because I'm not wanting to hop in the hot tub so much like that. So, you know, if you're someone who's like, I want to get in the hot tub and then I want to go jump in the pool and get in the hot tub and jump in the pool and get in the hot tub, you're not gonna be able to do that with this. This wasn't really built for that. So in that case, I wouldn't recommend it if that's kind of the use you're wanting to get out of it. But if you're like, hey, I want to get in the hot tub once a day, this is gonna be a good fit for you because you will be able to use it. You'll be able to put the lid back on, let it heat back up, and then use it again. One con that kind of bugged me about the Saluspa San Francisco is when you turn on the hydro jet, it turns off the heating mechanism. So the first couple times I turned it on, it would turn that off and I didn't realize it. So I'd come back out and the hot tub wasn't warm or as warm as it should be. So that is something to keep in mind when you turn on those jets. you need to make sure that it is heating up afterwards. And the last con is that the bubble jets, when you turn those on, they only fill up half of the inflatable hot tub because on the other half are the seats. So those bubbles aren't coming up from that area. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you're using that, you'll only be able to isolate it to one side of the inflatable hot tub, whereas the hydro jets, they take up the entire inflatable hot tub. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope it's been helpful. If you've been considering making this purchase, I know it's kind of big. Hopefully this has kind of told you which direction you might want to go in. Again, I can only speak from my experience with this. I really like it. We've had it for about 2.5 months now, and it's been really good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps our channel out a lot. And don't forget, if you are interested in this hot tub, use the link below. That really goes a long way in helping us out. Thanks again, and have a good one.